Thank you, everybody, for tuning in to another episode of the Huevos con Weenies podcast. I'm your host, JTheCreator. With me, of course, is PurpleSuns.
Hello, everyone.
How y'all doing today? How you doing, man?
I'm feeling great. It's a weekend,
For the
and
most
the
part.
sun is shining, and we're in California.
So, a new thing happening right now is that we are recording in the daytime.
Yep.
Normally, we record on Friday nights, but we tried to record a podcast yesterday.
Didn't work out.
It didn't work out. We got too fucked up, unfortunately. But, these things happen, so
It happens.
hopefully this one is a good one.
Plus, it gives like a certain ambience in the daytime. All this lighting is mostly natural light, so
Except for mine, yeah.
except for his.
Because I got two lights on me right now.
Yep. But still,
It's pretty good. It's pretty nice. It's
Yep,
a nice
what-
day outside.
yep.
for the
I
most
know.
part.
It's one of the benefits of living in California for sure. As
So,
much as we want to live elsewhere, we'll miss the California weather for sure. If we
yeah,
were to move.
like I still have a dream of living in Vegas. That'd be pretty cool. Or at least
Yeah.
like a vacation home in Vegas that I could pay like my grandparents to stay in or something.
Well, let's say you did live in Vegas, and you know how EDC basically happens every year.
Yeah.
But would you feel like a certain way by having all these extra people come into your town?
I think it would depend on where I live.
Like, do you think the normal Vegas people hate you when you go over there? Like all these outsiders
I don't think they
using our
necessarily.
land?
I don't think they necessarily hate me for going over there, because I mean, it's not like EDC is the only big event that happens in Vegas.
Mm,
What about the fights? How many people
fights.
go in to see
Oh, yeah.
boxing matches
that's true.
or
I guess it's a little different.
conventions?
Yeah.
You know?
Because Vegas is run on, tourists coming.
Yeah.
So it keeps their economy going.
Not only that, but a huge population of Vegas now. They're mostly from California.
Oh
Yeah,
shit.
pretty like I think it's like 70% of people that live in Vegas right now are originally from California.
I wonder what's the percentage of people who have moved within the last year or two since this whole pandemic started. I noticed even a lot of people who I work with, let's see, probably like four people already moved to other states. That's crazy.
Interesting.
And before the pandemic, people just moved from California to one side to the other. But now it's more prevalent. People are abandoning California.
That gets me thinking about how, like, lucky those people who are able to do remote,
Just pick up.
like yourself, can just move to another
Oh,
state
yeah.
but still get California pay.
Yeah.
You know what I mean? Like somebody who's doing remote work in Missouri is not gonna get California
I
pay
should move to the south.
for working remotely.
I'm going to move to Georgia, Atlanta.
That place is terrible to live in.
It is
Yes.
a lot of crime,
A lot of crime and there's nothing out there to do.
but they have a city.
That's
Haven't
if,
you seen their clubs? They're amazing.
That's if you go to
Popping
Atlanta.
bottles.
Yeah. But why would you want to live in Atlanta? It's a terrible place to live.
Because then I could blast
In my opinion.
the I got hoes in Atlanta. But it's a chance.
Yeah, I don't think people from Atlanta are gonna appreciate that.
You don't think they blast that song every day?
I do not think so. No.
You know, the funny thing is that guy wasn't even from Atlanta.
Yeah, kind of weird.
Yeah, whatever happened to that guy?
He just kind of fell off.
One hit wonder.
Yeah.
I remember that song was really hot back in the day. Like once you heard it, you
Yeah,
just
he was
felt
like the
hype.
new. He was the new up and comer. But then
Felt like
there's-
stealing a car. There's just some songs that make you steal a car.
okay. Yeah.
Some
yeah,
songs, like listen to Future, you'll want to steal a car.
Future though. I
Yeah.
thought Future made music that makes you want to do drugs.
Yeah, well, it's the whole package. You do drugs, steal a car,
Steal a
ride
car.
dirty.
Okay, I guess.
Yeah.
I
Or
never felt like
for
that listening
instance,
to his music.
JTheCreator and I yesterday were listening to Chief Keef, and that made me want to steal a car.
That's him though. I didn't think about stealing a car listening to that. I thought about having a nice drive in my car and just bumping that song.
Okay.
Not me committing a crime. That's just me though.
What if
So,
it's a friend's car? Is it still illegal?
definitely different? Yes, that is still illegal.
Damn it.
Can't steal anybody's car.
That sucks. Yeah.
Nobody should be stealing cars. What are you talking about?
Are there any songs out there that make you want to drive a rental?
No. There are songs out there that make me want to drive fast. Like Kickstart My Heart by Motley Crue.
Yeah.
That shit's dope.
Yeah, some songs just for sure they make you want to drive fast.
Yeah.
You know, it's funny because I have I would say like a little, it's like a little coupe. I don't know if I should say my actual car just for privacy purposes.
Nobody's gonna find out if you have a coupe. How many other people have coupes?
Yeah, but I'm saying I want to say the model, but maybe not. Anyways, it's a little ass coupe, and sometimes when I listen to music like that, it makes me want to go fast, but it's fucking funny because it's like a little car, and it looks like non-intimidating.
You shouldn't be street racing in that car.
Yeah, it doesn't stop me
Yeah.
from doing that.
Yeah.
When I had the Corvette, I would get people trying to race me all the time. It's ridiculous.
Well, the Corvette, I mean, that was such a shame they had to get rid of that car.
Yeah.
It was so nice.
And
But I imagine the upkeep on it is pretty expensive.
I mean, it was supposed to be expensive, but I didn't do any work to it, and that's why it broke down, I think.
Gotcha.
Well, it was one of the reasons. It was starting to have issues.
Yeah. And then you were like, man, tired of this car.
Yeah. Yeah, that was just the whole slew of problems. But anyways, there was a lot of Hondas that would come up to me and try to race me. Like you're on the freeway or something, and then they just, because they're just driving alongside you.
Yeah.
And yeah, and then I took them up on their offer a lot of the times.
Did you win?
And yeah, definitely. Easily. There was one time though that I lost for sure, like big time. And it was in Stockton, and then there was this Mustang, and he took off. Like
Smoked
there's no
you.
way. Smoked me.
Okay.
Like there was definitely work done to that car.
Yeah, modded out.
Yeah.
Oh yeah, nitrous in the back. Swain to use it.
Yeah. Or just like raw American power.
American muscle. Yeah.
American muscle. I guess the Corvette is American muscle too, but
His
have
have more
you
power.
seen those new Corvettes?
They look nice.
They look nice. They're like a supercar now.
I would like to have one, but I don't think I'm that guy. You know what I mean?
What?
I just don't think it takes a certain person to drive a Corvette.
You could pick up hella bitches.
It takes a certain person to drive it.
And then you can make a YouTube
You get a
content.
Corvette, you drive around in it, you look at yourself in the mirror and see if you see somebody, see if you see an asshole in the mirror.
Well, I thought you already thought of yourself as an asshole.
Well, I mean, I am, but
so get the
I'd
Corvette.
rather get something else.
Hmm.
Maybe one day I'll get a Corvette. I don't know.
And then you can make YouTube content,
with a
do
Corvette.
like gold digger content.
Yeah, I'm
Just
good.
stand by next to your car.
No, I'm good.
Like, hey, ladies.
So over the not necessarily over the weekend, but these past couple days, I should say, we got 1,100 views.
Oh,
on our
that's
last
what we needed to
YouTube
talk
channel.
about.
On our last YouTube podcast.
Yeah.
Last podcast episode.
Yeah, that was crazy.
That was crazy, and I just want to say thank you to everybody who had seen it, even if it was only for 20 seconds. We really appreciate it.
Yeah.
We didn't think we would ever get to that level, and
I
20
know.
episodes in, we're there.
We are there.
Although I'm not expecting this episode to get that many.
Yeah,
views.
we kind of
You know what I mean?
had to put our expectations in line.
Very, very low. Yeah.
Because it'd be easy to be disappointed because we're all thinking like the next episode's going to do the same numbers.
Yeah, but, it's
But
not.
it
We got to
was-
be realistic here.
Yeah.
You know what I mean?
Was it luck?
I would say so, yeah.
Mm.
For some reason, the YouTube algorithm chose our
Like,
podcast to show
yeah.
next.
Maybe no one else was uploading content that day, and so we had a better chance of getting a higher number.
Not possible.
Mm.
Content to YouTube is uploaded
But there's
second.
days that people upload more
Every
frequently.
second. Every second. It
Well,
happens.
yeah, every second. But like the big channels, they upload like every Sunday or Monday.
Big channels are doing every day. Channels that I follow are doing every day.
Mm. Well, I watch a lot of prank channels, so it's like once
That's
a week.
probably why. Yeah. Who the hell's gonna go around pranking people every day?
Mm.
They still make pranking videos?
Yeah.
That's ridiculous, man.
Yeah.
I used to die. I hate those videos.
Well, the pranking channels you're thinking of, well, probably you wouldn't like any of them. But there's different types of pranking channels. Ones that are super ridiculous and hella fake. But then there's other like vlog style ones that I don't think you'll like either.
Okay.
Like the Nelk Boys or the Nelk channel.
Yeah,
it's
fuck them.
pretty good. Yeah.
Whatever you say. All right.
But yeah, I have a feeling you would hate them.
I definitely do. I've seen some videos of them. Not from their main channel. I saw a guy talking about them.
Well, yeah, you can't. You have to watch the actual video.
They just go around destroying shit. What are you talking about?
But yeah, they pay for it though. Like
it doesn't make it right.
Destroy your shit, they're gonna give you money. I recently watched that the one where they're pretending to be Amazon drivers. Yeah, they actually have they actually drive up to like the fucking distribution center and pretend they're working and shit. Like it's really elaborate.
Okay.
But yeah, you would still hate them because slightly disrespectful.
Exactly. You know me so well, dude.
Yeah. It's like you want to slap them. Like I see it.
Yeah, definitely. Yeah. Sure.
Yeah. But describe the feeling, or how did circling back to our original discussion regarding the views, do you remember that feeling like when I told you, yo, 60 views or whatever it was, and then you said what? And then we, because what YouTube shows at first, like if you're just watching the video, it says it takes a while to update. But we went to the stats.
Yeah, we were looking at our live analytics.
Hundreds of views.
Yeah, we stayed looking at that for like the next hour.
Yeah, and they have like a live ticker, so we were like, it was like watching stocks go up.
It was definitely surreal.
Yeah.
And I really appreciate everybody that gave it a chance and watched it for a little bit.
Yeah. And
of course, I'm also appreciative of the people that actually subscribe to the channel.
Hell yeah.
So really glad that you liked the video.
Are we over like, what, 60, 70?
Last time I checked, it was at 80. I don't know what it's at right now.
And the views have still been trickling in, even since then.
That's good.
Yeah. Nothing like before, but it seems like somehow, some way, people are still finding it, that episode.
Yeah.
I haven't really looked to see if any of our other videos have been watched.
They got a couple views.
Yeah. A couple views. When people find a channel, they tend to maybe look at
watch.
other videos. But our content is pretty hard to binge for sure, since it's so long.
And but we're making more reaction type videos that are shorter, but kind of have the same premise of what we do on the podcast, where we watch something but commentate on it at the same time.
Mm-hmm. Yeah, and if you guys haven't watched that, I would recommend at least giving it a try.
Yeah.
Because
we're trying
different
stuff.
Even for us.
Yeah, trying different stuff.
We're getting better at it for sure. At first, it's a little clunky when you first start out, because it feels weird when you're watching a video. Like, you're not used to commenting live while you're watching something.
Of course not.
And not only that, but thinking about what, I guess you got to say stuff that has substance too. You can't just be talking nonsense. But
yeah, let's talk about something that will end up going on a rant about something else, and it's not good for the YouTube channel.
It takes tweaking.
Definitely does. But the thing that I love the most right now is our live streams.
Oh yeah,
those are really fun. Yeah, tune into our live streams on trovo.live/Huevos con Weenies Gaming. Very long title, I know. We should have gone with Con Weenies or something.
Con Weenies Gaming. That sounds catchy. Gaming.
That would have been better. But
or we could scrap the channel, make another channel. This will be our backup account.
I'll think about it.
People have backup accounts.
I'll think about it. But yeah, tune into our live streams. We stream every Tuesday.
I have it right.
Yeah, do you have the list? I'm sorry, guys. We really should know our days by now.
Let's see. Okay, so yeah, our gaming nights are Sundays and Tuesdays and Wednesdays. It looks like
Sunday, Tuesdays, and Wednesdays. Tune into trovo.live/Huevos con Weenies Gaming, and we are on at 7:30, 8 p.m.
Yep, around that time.
PST.
Yep. PST.
We play a variety of games. Play Fall Guys, Phasmophobia, this new battle royale called
oh yeah, Super Animal Royale.
Super Animal Royale.
Yeah, and that one actually surprised me.
It was pretty
fun.
At
first we were getting killed like a motherfucker.
Yeah.
And yeah, then it started like, oh, okay, like I figured out how to aim. Yeah. The aiming's a little weird. But yeah, if you ever want to see two grown men raging,
take on at vid games. Yeah.
Check out the gaming channel, because especially like Fall Guys, that shit will make you rage.
It's so fun, and yeah, it gets me super angry.
Yeah. And
that's it for that.
Yeah, it's funny because a lot of people rage with like Call of Duty and shit.
I definitely do.
Yeah, you do. I've seen you.
And like, I can't even rage out correctly anymore, because of I live in an apartment now, so I'm upstairs from somebody. Oh. So normally I would rage out and I'd slam on my desk.
Yeah, and you'd
hit leave. Something. Yeah.
Like whenever we would have like group gaming sessions, like in a team, like this guy would leave sometimes.
Well, yeah.
You'd hear the controller being slammed, and then he just exit out.
Yeah.
And then we don't hear from him like for days, or the next day. But he's gone.
Yeah. So, I mean, it kind of sucks because I'm very mindful of how I'm on the second floor, right? Yeah. And I try not to make any noise, but I think I'm gonna stop caring because the people downstairs definitely don't give a shit.
Why, do you hear them?
Yeah, dude, I hear them screaming all the time.
Oh, are they the ones that get like they're a couple getting into fights and shit?
No, this is just like some fucking Mexican family that lives below me, and there's like fucking like I'm gonna say like 6 or 8 people living there.
Holy shit!
Which I'm pretty sure they're definitely not supposed to be doing, but
oh yeah, there's a limit, right? Like in the contract you sign, I think there's a limit to how many people you could have.
Definitely. Which, you know, I'm not knocking them for having so many people in there, but it's like shit, man. They're always screaming. Some kids fucking crying. I remember one time, some fucking people down there were having an argument at 2 a.m, just screaming their lungs out. It's like shit, man. Have some fucking consideration. Yes. I'm over here tiptoeing around my apartment, not to bother you guys, and you don't even give me the same courtesy.
You should like stomp on the floor so they hear you.
Nah. I tend to not cause any problems with anybody.
Okay. You're living low key.
I tend to keep to myself. Yeah, the less the people know about me, the better.
Oh yeah.
You know, like a fly on the wall.
Okay. Yeah, and then.
Yeah, because you know I'm not trying to get to know my neighbors, or I'm not trying to hang out. Were
you
anybody.
Ever that type of person? Like,
fuck no.
Greets your neighbors? Like, hi neighbor.
No.
Yeah.
I'd rather be left alone.
Sometimes I see my neighbors over here, like having discussions with each other, like telling each other like their lives and shit, or what they're gonna do, like go on vacation and things like that. Like having.
It's one of the most stupidest things you could do. Tell somebody that you don't know that well that you're going on vacation.
I know.
Yeah, just let you know I'm not going to be here for these certain days. So if you want to rob my house, go ahead.
Did I mention I'm not going to be here?
It's so stupid, dude.
Yeah. Like there was a guy over here.
I think it has to be that I'm just too distrustful of people.
Oh, yeah.
You know what I mean?
Well, especially like, if you don't know them.
Growing up in the hood and shit. Fucking, I don't tell anybody nothing. I just keep to myself.
And you have very good techniques, albeit a little out there sometimes. Remember when you lived in the same apartment complex here? You would leave the house and then pretend that you're talking to someone as you're leaving, like, all right. And then, or sometimes you would have like Joe Rogan playing.
I would leave a podcast on, yeah. It's so stupid.
And Joe Rogan podcasts are so long, they'll just, it'll last a good,
now I would have it on autoplay, yeah.
Yeah. Or autoplay.
So then just play another 4-hour podcast.
Yeah. Yeah, because people like to steal, man.
They definitely do. I mean, at the time when I was just living by myself in your apartment complex, I didn't even have that much shit.
And you didn't even have a dog back then.
I know, I didn't have a dog. I had a cat, but he died, unfortunately.
Yeah.
So it was just me by myself. Fucking, I didn't own anything expensive other than my PlayStation and my
yeah.
computer, but still, you know,
I know.
somebody steals that. What the hell am I gonna do? It's my whole life.
You'll be left with no entertainment.
Exactly.
Yeah. And well, I heard it's a good idea to also take pictures of your serial number, like on consoles and stuff. So just in case it
gets stolen, you can
or
report
pawned or anything like that.
Gotcha.
Then, you know, eventually you could possibly get your system back. But if you don't have anything like that, then if you didn't write down your serial number, then it's gone.
Yeah.
Because what these people are trying to do, obviously, are sell it.
Sell it, pawn it,
buy drugs with it.
Yeah.
Most likely. And then, you know, at that point, file a police report and then just give them your serial number. And then the cops will actually go over there to the pawn shop and then see if the system is there or not.
Okay.
Yeah. Well, I actually watch like a YouTube channel of that happening because I follow some guy who owns like a pawn shop and he shows like crazy customers that come in.
Yeah.
Things like that. But there was one time when the police came and then he actually had like a gaming console. I think it was a Switch on display that he was selling because someone had pawned it to him. So the cops came and then they looked at the serial number as like, yep, that's the one. And then they actually took it. But apparently the shop owner doesn't get any money for it. It's like he lost out on money.
Yeah.
Because he doesn't. Obviously,
that's what I assumed. Yeah.
The console needs to go back to
the cops are gonna pay him money.
Yeah, the console needs to go back to the owner. So, yeah, so that's one of those things. So always write down your serial numbers, unless you don't want to see it anymore.
Okay.
Or maybe you don't have to worry about it. Some people just live in nice areas.
Yeah, typically, when I leave my house, I'm not worried about it getting robbed. Well, no, I am.
To an extent, right?
To an extent, yeah. Only because I leave my dog. I mean, I have a dog now.
Oh, yeah.
I leave him by himself, and I'm afraid that if somebody breaks in, they'll leave the door open, he'll run away.
Is he like a good guard dog, too? Like, or does he bark at all? Like if he hears something going on outside?
He'll let me know.
Yeah.
But
plus he's scary, so if anyone's breaking in, just looking at his face will make anyone want to run.
Yeah, I don't know if he would attack anybody. You want to test it out? You want to put on like a mask?
Hell no. I'm good.
Why not? He won't. Like, he just close the door before he attacks you.
I don't know. That's risky. I could try.
Right.
Okay.
Yeah. It wouldn't be too bad.
Do you think, like, if someone had a cat, do you think the cats will do anything to No, they'll just hide?
Probably, or just watch them.
What if the cats were seeing you be beat up? Like someone broke in and started beating you up. Do you think a cat would defend you?
No.
They'll just still hide.
Yeah. Yeah, you've never heard of guard cats, have you?
Well, I've seen cats defend humans before.
From what? From what, though?
From dogs?
Yeah, see, look, another animal. Not a human.
Why don't they man up?
I don't know. They'll fuck a dog up, though. I think just because they're natural enemies. You know what I mean?
Oh, yeah.
Cats and dogs hate each other. To an extent. Some of them are pretty chill with each other.
I'm guessing if you were to raise both of them when they're little.
Yeah, of course they'll like each other.
Yeah. Or if maybe like you had a big dog, but then got like a... What if you got like a baby cat? Do you think it would feel threatened at all still?
I don't think so. Yeah, because my dog, I remember once I let him around a puppy, and he was very how you say, careful with the puppy. Like he wouldn't even move around the puppy. He would just stay still.
Yeah.
And let the puppy bite his face. It's kind of weird guy.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Well, shit.
So for the most part, he's good with like small animals.
Yeah.
Just bigger animals that I have to worry about.
Oh, yeah. You're still in the process of training your dog, huh?
Yeah.
So do you take it on walks ever? And
I take him on walks, yeah, but he's always in protection mode.
Oh.
And I have to like read some books or something because I don't know exactly how to get him out of them.
Yeah, it's definitely a process.
Yeah.
Yeah, and it sounds kind of like a pain in the ass too. Like, you're always having to be a little bit stressed because your dog might see another dog.
Yeah, and then my dog starts freaking out, and then I gotta go like, oh, fuck, I'm sorry, and then I gotta worry if people are gonna find out what apartment I live in and report me.
Yeah, some people will probably try to tell on you.
Yeah, they're assholes.
Like oh, he has a pit bull.
A vicious dog. Yeah.
They'll just call it a pit bull.
Fucking assholes.
But yeah, yours is mixed. So.
Yeah. But luckily, it's kind of weird because I actually had a neighbor that came up to talk to me, and
because of your dog.
Yeah, but he didn't tell me like you have a bad dog. He just said that you have a very nice dog. Is he friendly? And I was like, oh yeah, he's friendly. But then my fucking dog started barking at him. Stupid.
Great timing.
And then I had explained, it was like, he's barking, but it's just that he's, it's like, he's very like skittish, hyper.
Yeah, high energy.
Yeah. And he was like, oh, no worries, I understand. My dog's the same way. And then he proceeds to tell me that his dog actually attacked another dog. I'm like, oh, okay, that's cool, man. And then
like, what would be the point? Yeah, like, I'm thinking right now when you were talking, like, basically telling me what he said, I was thinking maybe he's trying to get an idea whether he should report you or not. But then he proceeds to tell you about his dog attacking someone.
Yeah, so he basically, by saying that, he was just letting me know, like, hey, just let's keep our dogs away from each other. I'm like, oh, no, man, I completely understand. My dog, he freaks out when he sees other dogs, so I make sure to keep him away from everybody else.
Yeah.
He's like, oh, okay, man, yeah, appreciate it. And then, he went to go buy beer.
Okay.
Yeah.
How do you know he went to go buy beer?
Because he came back with beer. I was still outside walking my dog.
Yeah. Yeah. Man, I want a dog. Well, I guess I do have a dog.
You do, yeah, but he's not your dog, though.
He's not my dog.
When you have a dog that's yours,
and he's kind of just there.
It's a different kind of
he's
love,
an old dog. And
old in the way, yeah.
Yeah, and he basically requires a lot of care. And you should see what Gabby's process is like the whole day. Like she has to be like taking care of him.
The clockwork, yeah.
Yeah. He just doesn't give up. The dog's like 90 years old.
He's old as fuck,
and,
yeah.
He goes in circles.
Can't even walk straight.
Yeah.
Can't play.
Yeah. Yeah, not even from day one he liked playing.
It's not even a dog anymore, dude. It's like a walking corpse.
Yep. Don't let Gabby hear you say that.
What a shame. I know. Only say nice things about her.
But yeah, obviously he was also abused, so that might have something to do with his personality.
Sure. What do you mean?
I think so, because he had a broken jaw when we found him.
Oh, okay.
So we took him to the vet, and they were like, "Yep, he has a broken jaw."
Gotcha.
So.
I meant because of how old he was. I was like, what? He was abused, so that's why he's still living? Makes no sense.
Well, I'm saying like maybe he has like a will to survive because he survived because he was abused. Then.
I guess.
Yeah, because you know how it hardens people. Like even people who go through shit, they know how to survive.
Sure, but natural life cycle. I mean, come on.
Well, yeah, to an extent. Like obviously, you're not gonna live to like 120.
You don't know that. Medical science.
But I'm saying someone who had a tough life growing up compared to someone who was really soft. I would say the one that went through a lot of shit probably is going to live longer.
You don't know that?
Yeah, I do. I've seen studies.
People who go through trauma live longer than the people that don't?
They survive, yep.
What do you mean survive?
Like they survive.
They just have that will to live?
Yeah.
Okay, clear.
Actually, I didn't see any studies. I'm just.
Yeah, that's what I thought. Fucking liar.
I'm a liar. There's studies though. If we were to search it, I bet.
All right, sure.
We need someone to Google this stuff.
We're looking for interns. Yeah. Looking for send your application. I'm just kidding.
Yeah. We need your
Can't
address
afford an intern right now.
Your social security number, credit card number, things like that.
And you have to give us 1 Bitcoin.
Oh, that's how you get in.
You have to, yeah.
1 Bitcoin.
You have to give us 1 Bitcoin. We need to know that you have equity in this company.
Oh yeah. If you want to be trustful, like to us, we have to have capital. Yeah. So if you give us a Bitcoin, are we gonna return their Bitcoin or are we just gonna hold it?
No, we keep it.
We'll keep it.
We hold it.
Yeah.
Wait till it hits 200,000, sell it.
Yeah.
And then we pocket the money ourselves.
Or we could just give them back their original amount, and then we'll keep.
No, that's $50,000. If they buy it right now, if they buy it. This is like months down the line.
What if it turns into 100,000? Then you could give them back the 50,000.
You want to give him 50,000 of $100,000?
Yeah. It's his Bitcoin or her Bitcoin.
He knew what he was signing up for.
Okay.
Why am I gonna pay this guy $50,000 for nothing?
Oh yeah, they get the privilege to work here.
Yeah.
Okay, now I see it.
Oh, crazy over here. Now I know not to fucking trust you with any finances.
Yeah.
Well,
we'll have an accountant anyways.
Plunge this company into the ground. Well, I'm gonna have a talk with our accountant. Make sure not listen to any of your ideas.
I'm like all constantly calling them and stuff. Like
it's like, what if you give me $70,000, then I invest in a marketing team?
Yeah.
Then they call me. It's like, hey, I just want to let you know, PurpleSuns is requesting $70,000. $70,000 for what? He wants to build a marketing team. We already have one. What is he doing?
It's for
it's like it calls like that at 2 a.m.
Internet marketing, man.
Internet marketing.
Yes. And then we'll hire a street team too that works for us.
That is horrible. You need $70,000 for that? I know I made that number up, but I'm going with this.
It's expensive. They need to go out.
You give them free shit and then they go out on their own. What are you talking about? Now we gotta pay them?
They need to have an incentive.
Well, I'm not paying everybody that wants something to do with us. Next thing you know, we have to start paying guests to come on the podcast.
We are an equal opportunity employer.
Fuck that.
Anyone who wants to work will work. Your granny, your grandpa. We don't believe in slave labor though, so no kids.
These are all horrible ideas.
Unless we hire slaves from out of country, and then we could hire them because that's legal.
How are you gonna hire a street team from another country?
So they could tell people about us over there.
That's not gonna help.
It'll bring our views up in that country.
We need U.S. viewers, people with money.
Oh shit. So
not poor people in India.
So you're telling me I need to cut my marketing team in these third world countries?
You just don't need a marketing team.
Because I was figuring,
which is why
like,
if you ever bring
countries, they have a lot of people. So not just because they don't have money, all of them together will equal a lot of money. Yeah. Like get a street team in Brazil. We need to bump up our numbers in Brazil.
No, we don't.
Why?
We don't need Brazilian listeners. They don't even speak English. How are they going to listen to the podcast if they can't speak English or Spanish?
We could teach them.
I'm not doing
We're talking English now. They could learn from us.
Yeah, I'm good. I know these are all hypotheticals, but these are all horrible hypothetical ideas. And I will definitely be shooting all this down if our attorney or finance guy, whatever the fuck,
gives you a call
for
authorization.
I was like, no, don't give him any money.
He said you were okay with it.
I'll be like, fuck no, I'm not. He didn't tell me.
Or they just do it anyways when I tell them, oh yeah, JTheCreator totally said it was fine.
Oh my god. Then they would get fucking fired.
Or then, yeah, like I'd get a boat with a paint job of Huevos con Weenies and stuff, and it'd be like right in front of our building.
It's not even
it was a great
It's not
purchase.
even in the fucking water. It's just in our building.
Well, we need more money to put it in the water, apparently. Have you heard of docking fees?
I'm legitimately thinking about this hypothetical, and I'm getting angry that you would make a purchase so stupid like that. I just show up to the office. There's a big ass boat in the entrance.
I can't do anything with.
Like, what in the fuck is this doing here?
Yeah.
Like, oh, dude, I got this advertising boat. It just cost us $100,000. Like, why isn't it in the water? It's like we need an extra 15 to put it in the water.
And can you believe they're asking for insurance as well? Unbelievable, these people. Whatever happened to the days of a man owning a boat and not having to pay this and that?
There was so many. I mean, back then people used to build their own boats. Now they just buy them.
Yep.
So there you go. There's.
Would you ever be a boat owner?
No.
Why?
Why would you want to own a boat?
Can you imagine how cool you would be if you were to say, "Oh yeah, this weekend I'm gonna be on my boat, so you might not be able to reach me on my celly."
We don't even live near water.
You could put it in the fucking lake, man.
You can't have boats in the lake.
Yes, you can.
Everybody would have done that. If it's a big
lake, I've seen boats in the lake.
Oh my god!
I'll take you to a spot right now. There's boats, just not big boats.
Whatever, man.
We'll buy a little boat.
A dinghy.
Yeah. You know, like those aluminum-looking ones, like those classic fishing ones.
Well, those aren't very expensive. So.
Yeah. There you go.
But you wouldn't look fucking cool in it.
Huh?
You wouldn't look cool in it. It's a fishing boat.
No one has to see it. You just have to say that you're going to be on your fucking boat over the weekend.
That's so stupid.
You get a lot of chicks.
I don't think so.
Yeah. Some may even call it a yacht. I mean, depends who you ask.
When they see my beat up Honda, they're definitely going to be just drooling from their legs.
Yeah. Some people, well, it's funny. I don't know why, but it reminds me of this one time when my friend, he had a Supra and he told everyone, and he often told women or girls at the time, because this was like high school, but he was showing off that he had a Supra. And then he told this girl one time, and then she was all impressed. And then she asked like the year and stuff, or I think he even sent the picture. And then it ended up being like
the Supra is the type of car.
Supra's like in the first Fast and the Furious, or no, yeah, I think the car that Vin Diesel drives is a Supra.
Okay.
But anyways, it ended up being like a 1981 Supra. It might be.
Okay. All right. Continue.
But it ended up being like a little beater. And then, yeah, she stopped talking to him. So.
Rightfully so.
Yeah.
If he's going to lie about the kind of car he's driving.
Well, he had a Supra, but he had an old Supra.
Gotcha.
Like one of the first ones ever.
Yeah.
That needed a lot of maintenance.
Gotcha. So it looked all beat up.
Yeah.
Gross.
Paint's coming off.
Trash inside.
Yeah.
Gotcha.
Anyways, I wouldn't even tell girls what I drive. Like, would you be that type of person? Like, by the way, I drive this and that.
No.
Keep shit private.
Pretty much, yeah.
No one likes the loudmouth.
I would kind of go with the somebody wants to hang out, right? Some chick wants to hang out with me. I'll hang out with her, and then this is in my imagination. I'm rich, right?
Yeah.
Then I would just be like, oh, okay, we're gonna go to this restaurant. Do you need a ride? She'd be like, yeah. I'm like, okay. My car's in the parking lot. I was like, okay, go over there. And she'll see my fancy ass car.
Oh yeah.
You know, I won't even mention it.
That would be impressive.
Yeah. And then I'll be like, okay, you know, and then I would speed a little bit on the highway, just be cool.
Yeah.
Just kind of scare her. You know, get those hormones going.
Oh yeah. And then you could play your AC/DC, man.
Oh yeah, and then I play "Kickstart My Heart" by Motley Crue.
Oh fuck, I could picture that right now.
Yeah, dude, that's what you got to do, you know.
But honestly, I don't think girls are impressed with cars. Like, I mean, there's some.
They just like expensive stuff.
But yeah, I don't know if they know enough about. You know, I'm generalizing, but they don't really care about cars like that.
Yeah.
Like every time we pass by like a Ferrari or a Lambo here in town, because it sometimes happens.
Yeah, some people.
I tell Gabby like, "Ooh, look at a Lambo!" Like I get all excited and shit.
Yeah.
And she's like, "Ugh, it looks fucking ugly."
Yeah, until she gets in one, then she's gonna be like, "Adrian, we need to sell everything we have." And
I don't think she would think that was a nice purchase. I tell her though, like one day, if I do get rich.
We're gonna
from owning all this crypto.
All this crypto.
When Lambo? Is what I'm asking.
It's 250,000.
Yeah,
you could do it.
No matter how much money I had, I don't think she would be okay with me buying a Lambo.
Well, then lease
It's
one.
not a very good purchase, honestly.
You could lease one.
Oh,
for like probably like 10,000 a month.
Okay. You know, I would actually drive like an Audi, like one of those higher end ones. Those
they're really nice. Yeah.
So it's not too showboaty, and it's actually functional.
Yeah.
But if I were like the
Take
racing
it to the flea market, or to the taco truck.
Oh yeah. Take it anywhere.
Or to your construction job.
And I think I might be able to get away with buying a Corvette since I've had one before, and she knows I have a soft spot for it. So I think I might be able to get like a Z06.
Okay, and then like, how much do those run?
Like
60?
80 to 100,000.
Oh, okay.
These days, like if you want like the more
high-end ones.
Yeah. And I don't even know if they have cheaper ones anymore. Like they're really high in price. Like you could probably find a used one for like 60.
Gotcha.
But new? Fuck that. Yeah, they're capable of going like over 200 miles an hour these days.
Fuck.
Yeah, they became a supercar. Like, did you ever like the look of like the Vipers, like the Dodge Vipers?
Yeah.
Yeah, I was a big fan back in the day. But I don't know why they stopped making them.
I was gonna say Dodge doesn't make cars like that anymore,
No.
right? They just make trucks now.
I think so. Have you seen a Dodge car, dude?
Dodge truck. I've
Yeah.
seen commercials for Dodge trucks, but
And
not a
even
car.
then, the Dodge, like, it's funny if you ever see like Dodge Ram commercials.
Yeah.
They don't even say Dodge in them anywhere. They just say Ram.
Oh,
So
yeah.
I don't know if they sold off Ram or they're still Dodge Ram, but they don't advertise it as Dodge Ram.
Gotcha.
But fuck, what Dodge cars are there? I don't think there is. You're right.
I don't know that much about cars, so I can't really give an opinion, but
Me either. I just know what I see on the street.
yeah, same.
But fuck. Well, maybe one day I'll get to own the Lambo or the Corvette.
Hopefully.
Yeah. There is a Mexican guy driving a Lambo over here. I've seen him quite a few times. Like a yellow Lambo.
Wonder what he does.
Mm-mm.
If you ever meet him, you should ask him, like, hey, what do you do for a living?
Maybe he's a SoundCloud rapper.
I highly doubt that.
Like he looks like he dresses like urban.
Okay. It's kind of racist, but sure.
You know, backwards cap, tattoos on the neck and arms everywhere.
Gotcha. I highly doubt he's a SoundCloud rapper.
A little bit of drip.
What the hell would a SoundCloud rapper be doing up here?
They would be you're right. SoundCloud rappers would be driving like a Nissan Altima. Something like that.
Yeah.
Or a minivan.
Something like that, yeah.
SoundCloud rap, like if hearing someone say, "Oh, I'm a SoundCloud rapper," has like a negative just feel to it. I don't think it's respected at all.
It's not. If you say you're a SoundCloud rapper, I mean, SoundCloud's just a platform. They don't sign anybody or anything.
But you never heard of the term SoundCloud rapper?
Yes.
Like Trippie Redd and XXXTentacion.
Yeah.
He was a SoundCloud rapper.
Yeah.
There was quite a few.
Who eventually got signed to a label.
Yeah.
Right?
But they were still considered SoundCloud rappers.
I mean, I guess, but when you get signed to a label and you're making it,
You're
titles
no
like that
longer a
don't really.
SoundCloud rapper.
Yeah, title doesn't even hold. It's not like it's an insult anymore. If anything, it's an homage to where you came from. Oh, he's a SoundCloud rapper. He made some songs in SoundCloud, blew up, and now he's signed to a major label.
Yeah, that's true. Like, have you you notice like whenever you go to like these sporting events, there's always people trying to sell their fucking demos. Have you ever bought a demo from any of these guys?
I don't go to sporting events, so I know you don't even know what you're talking about.
Oh wow. Well, usually there'd be like a rapper.
Yeah,
and
he's selling CDs.
He pretends to give you the CD, and
then he'll be like, "You got $5."
Yeah, at the end, like when you're trying to walk away. Oh, so that's gonna be like $5, or sometimes they say like $10. Like what the fuck?
I'll be like, okay, yeah, here you go, and they just hand him back the CD.
Like if anything, they should be giving me a free CD.
Yeah, get your fucking music out
demo.
there. Yeah. Not only that, but you don't know if it's gonna be trash or not.
Probably is gonna be trash.
Yeah, of course. If you have to sell CDs at sporting events, what the hell?
Yeah, it's ridiculous. That's probably, I don't know what's worse, being a SoundCloud rapper or just selling CDs in front of a sporting event.
Well, at least SoundCloud rappers are putting their music out there for free.
Oh, that's true.
It's not like SoundCloud rappers are expecting you to give them money.
There is a hustle to selling your CDs in front of sporting events, though. Some people would call them entrepreneurs, or at least that's what it would say in front of like their bio, entrepreneur.
Yeah. I wouldn't really consider that being an entrepreneur, though.
What would be an entrepreneur?
Somebody who's, I would say, in investing or has a startup company.
Okay. Yeah, you own a company.
Yeah, that would be like an entrepreneur.
Yeah, because you're doing your own thing.
Yeah.
Oh, wouldn't the SoundCloud rappers be doing the same thing or selling CDs?
I mean, selling CDs, that's not...
What if you said, I started a label? That's a company.
That would be something, yeah. But, you would have to have capital for that. Can't really... I mean, anybody could say they have a label. But if you don't have the capital to back it up, then it's kind of worthless.
Yeah.
Did you file create a business form to the government? Huh?
Probably not. I don't think so.
I don't think they know how to do that.
They're like, oh, what is that?
Exactly.
Yeah, that's exactly your point.
So,
Fucking
I win.
Yep. Or sometimes there's people selling CDs in the back of their trunk.
That's different though. That's because they're not promoting their own stuff. They're legitimately selling. I mean, it's bootleg CDs, yeah, but
I used to go to the flea market and buy bootleg CDs.
I mean, that's what we had to do back then,
Yeah.
We didn't have streaming service.
Slow.
Yeah. We didn't have streaming services like we do today.
Like now we have YouTube.
Shout out Deezer.
Oh, Deezer. Yeah, I still recommend them.
Fucking love Deezer.
Yeah.
Even though they don't have a license for every song, but it's all right.
Same thing happens to Spotify too. Like
certain songs you can't find on Spotify.
Yep. Or licenses come in and out. Like you'll notice that some songs are grayed out and you look like a month later and then it'll be back.
That happened to me once on Spotify. I found this song that I really loved, and all of a sudden it was taken down, and I didn't even know the name of it. I tried to search for it.
Oh, that sucks.
Yeah, it's like lost forever now.
I know on Deezer I think there's an option where you could actually still see disabled or songs that aren't available that are on your playlist. They'll just be grayed out. I'd rather that happen than them completely just take it away and then I'm left wondering what song it was. Like,
because who remembers the names of songs like that?
No one.
You know what I mean? I just remember lyrics.
Yeah. But yeah, buying bootleg CDs, that was an exciting time.
Buying bootleg movies?
Buying bootleg movies. Sometimes they worked, sometimes they didn't. You pop it in and it wasn't burned right.
It was either high quality or a cam in a movie theater.
Oh, and cams are getting better these days, but I still wouldn't watch it.
No.
But, with the availability of these HD cameras now, and they're so affordable, it's pretty, it's a lot better than before, where before it's like, I think I see like a head.
Yeah.
It's all blurry. And then someone walks through walking through the aisle, or people are laughing throughout the whole thing. Like, come on.
Ruins the movie watching experience doing that.
Or even another place that you could buy bootlegs would be like if you're crossing the border. They're probably still doing it to this day.
Maybe.
Selling DVDs, bootleg DVDs.
It's been a while since I've gone.
I know CDs for sure because I've seen some the last time I went. And I actually bought a few because they were dirt cheap.
Yeah.
But yeah, pirating has I remember I used to have a big pirated collection, and I'd have like a whole folder. I think it was like 50 gigs of just music.
Yeah.
I would catalog it. I'd do all the metadata and stuff. And then
could
my
have sold
hobby.
it to people in Cuba.
I know. But then I don't know if I had the ability to burn anything or fast enough in order for me to make a profit.
Gotcha.
But
everything was a lot more expensive back then too.
Yeah.
Like external drives.
Yep.
You
Oh
know?
yeah. And they were bulky
Yeah.
and expensive.
Yeah.
And they barely had any gigs in it. I had a like a big bulky one, and it was 100 gigs, and it was like over $100. Super bulky.
Could you imagine
And
that?
then it was
100 gigs.
powered by not only USB but also a power adapter, so you needed to have both plugged in for it to get enough power to work.
Yeah.
Whereas now you could just plug in a USB and that powers the whole hard drive.
It's a lot smaller too.
Yeah. I seen 1 terabyte thumb drives that you could get now, which are fucking amazing.
Of course.
And rather expensive, but it's still a thumb drive. That's amazing.
Yeah. The thumb drive ones, I know they sell 2 terabyte external drives for like $50.
Mm-hmm. And they sell, like, in terms of regular hard drives, you could get external or internal, but I've seen 18 terabyte hard drives now.
What the fuck? 18?
Yeah, 18.
Holy shit.
Yeah. Also, 15s are pretty common now.
It's fucking crazy.
That'd be good if you still download movies.
Yeah.
You could just download 4K content or high quality content.
Yeah.
Like Blu-ray rips, basically.
Those ones are the best.
Yep. And I tried to maintain a server recently. Because it's fun having like your own Plex server. But then with all these services, like, what's the need? With all these services that because I subscribe to like a pirated service, so they have everything.
Yeah.
And I'm thinking, why am I maintaining my own shit if they already have everything and they charge like $3-4? So I just stopped.
Pay the guy.
Yeah. But it is a nice feeling just knowing, like, no matter what, this is your content. You have it stored on your hard drive.
Yeah.
Yeah. So yeah, I guess it's more of a hobby, if anything.
Definitely one of your techie hobbies.
Yeah. I even got it to the point where I basically downloaded like a script, so I feed it any movie I want to download or watch. Okay. So it could be a movie that's coming out in the future, or a movie that's out now, or a show. I basically type it in and enter it, and then it scours basically Usenet and also torrent sites. And if it finds it, it'll download it, then it'll catalog it, and then it'll send it to your server, basically. So you could have it, download to this hard drive, and then it'll send it to your storage or your Plex storage. Then it'll catalog it, and then it'll upload it to Plex as well. All without you doing anything.
Nice.
Yeah, so no manual work involved at all. Shit. So you got anything new going on this week?
So far for this week, no, not really. Just working on some more stuff for the podcast. Been thinking about doing some solo streams for the podcast.
Nice.
That way we just put more content out there.
Cool.
That's pretty much it for my.
You gonna stream like any particular games?
No, nothing in particular. Maybe Fall Guys.
Cool.
Shit like that.
Yeah. And have you noticed, is there still like a lot of Spanish speakers on like, in terms of the people you see on Trovo, the uploader or the streamers? Are they still a majority like Spanish speaking, or?
Well, from the last time I checked, yeah, there was a lot of Spanish speaking ones, but there's also a lot of English as well, so it's definitely diverse.
Cool.
But for the most part, I haven't really checked out Trovo like that in a while.
Gotcha. Yeah, and then because doing it on Twitch, dude, Twitch is hella congested.
There's just way too many people on Twitch. Yeah. And I even thought about moving it to Twitch, but
yeah,
I don't think right now is a good move.
Yeah, I mean, we could experiment, but I heard it's really hard to to do anything significant in Twitch right now.
Definitely, especially with all the censorship going on.
Oh yeah.
You know what I mean?
That sucks.
They're censoring everything you say.
You can't play certain music.
Yeah, which sucks because I mean that was one of the things that was very cool to watch on live streams. So you could see, your favorite streamer react to music that's on the radio or videos on YouTube, shit like that, without having to worry about getting a strike from their channel.
I wonder how many strikes they give you before they just take you down.
I don't know about Twitch, but I know YouTube gives you 3 chances. And then they get rid of your channel forever.
And they're ruthless. They don't care if you're a big channel or not. YouTube will just fucking take you down.
Yeah, so you definitely have to tiptoe around a lot more on YouTube.
Yeah.
It's the sad thing about it.
YouTube has been slowly censoring things and people as well.
If anything, it kind of made me glad that I discovered YouTube back in the early days of it being an up and coming platform.
Yeah.
Before they got too big for their own good.
Yeah. Now they're trying to make it advertiser friendly.
Advertiser friendly, and they don't give creators enough wiggle room to have actual good content up.
Yeah.
Yeah,
and I don't know. Like, I heard YouTube is also like losing money, but YouTube just or Google basically they do it for, I guess, market capital basically. Like it doesn't matter if they're losing money, but as long as people are there basically on their platform, then it's worth it for them because they're trying to just have everyone use their services no matter what you use. If you want to have entertainment, you're on YouTube. If you want to check your email, that's Gmail. If you want to do like a search, you're on Google search.
Okay.
And then they also have, they even have Google Voice if you want to make phone calls, Google Hangouts. They have like a whole economy of products. But have you ever tried like not using any Google products at all?
No, Google is pretty much,
it's hard.
It's just everyday life now, using Google. What the fuck am I gonna use? Hot Yahoo?
Bing?
Fuck that. I already have everything on Google, so
yeah,
I'm not gonna
Same
switch.
Here. We just accept it.
You're even worse. You have a Google phone.
Yeah, I do. It's unfortunately for me, it's pretty damn great.
I mean, they're good phones. Yeah, I'm not gonna lie.
Yeah. And it's like the cleanest Android experience for sure. There's no bloat at all.
Yeah, compared to some of those Samsungs, they put a lot of bloatware on them.
Oh yeah.
On their phones.
Yeah. Because they're trying to do like their own suite of products. Like they have Bixby. You ask Bisbee some questions.
I heard that, yeah. I mean, I know of Bixby, whatever the fuck it is. It's like their version of Siri, isn't it?
Yeah.
Gotcha.
And they, in their earlier phones, they had a dedicated button for Bixby, and you couldn't even reprogram it to perform any other function other than Bixby.
Yeah.
You could disable it, but you can't swap it for another function.
Yeah.
Which is stupid.
It's definitely the shitty things about phones like that.
Yeah. I think Samsung also has their own app store too.
They do.
Yeah. Their own
Galaxy
internet browser.
store.
Yeah. Which I hear their browser's pretty decent.
Okay. I've never owned a Samsung. No, I have before. It was a long time ago. Talking like early Google.
Early days before the Galaxies were out?
Yeah.
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 Like what kind of phone was that?
I don't know. I can't remember. Yeah.
Do you remember seeing like the first Android device ever? Do you remember that point in time when Android first came out?
Wasn't it called Droid?
Droid came afterwards. I think the G1 was the first Android device from Google.
Yeah. So no, I don't remember.
Yeah. Looked kind of ugly.
It's too young, I think, to even think about phones.
Yeah. I remember I had a cell phone that didn't even have like an OS. So it was before smartphones. I think the iPhone had just come out. but Android didn't exist. So I obviously didn't have an iPhone. They're expensive, especially back then.
Yeah.
Like when the first one came out, it's pretty expensive. So when I wanted to text anyone, I basically, have you heard of T9?
No.
It's when like you have to press, and like let's say I want to type in M, so one button controls like M, T, like you have to click it multiple times for it to show up like an M on there. So there was no dedicated M button on there, or there was no, the digital display couldn't really do it for you, but you had to press a button multiple times to get the letter you wanted.
Okay. Yeah, I know what you mean now.
So yeah, that was cumbersome. So obviously all the texts that you sent were like really short.
Yeah.
Otherwise you'd be, tapping that thing all day.
Talking in letters.
Yeah.
It's like
we've come a long way.
WR space RU.
Yep.
Don't even have time to put a question mark.
Mm-hmm. And those I really wish those big phones, Steve was showing like his little bong, but it looks really cool. Like those big ass 80s phones.
Yeah.
Like I love that style. It looks pretty boss.
You love it until you actually have one.
Have to
then
carry
you're like,
one.
Fuck, man. Why did I even get this? Why did I spend the money for this break of a phone?
Shit is heavy as fuck.
Yeah. It was a horrible idea to want to bring those back.
And then to carry it around with you, I'd have to have some sort of
you have to carry a purse.
That, or they could create like a little buckle that you could buckle it in.
You know, dislocated.
Shit's so heavy though.
Dislocated hips.
Yeah, my hips will go bad. I'll sue the company. Yeah. My parents used to own those Nokias, the ones that never broke down.
I think everybody used to have them at one point in time. Yeah. Everybody, meaning our parents.
Whatever happened to Nokia, man?
They stopped making phones. I think they stopped after Windows. Remember that Windows OS that came out?
Oh yeah, I love that OS.
You did?
Yeah, I had a Windows phone.
I fucking hated that OS.
Yeah, it was all tiles, like the screen.
So stupid.
Yeah,
that's just me though. If anything, whenever I look at a phone, I always focus on the user interface of the phone. That's what I love most about the phones.
Okay. Like how well does it function?
How well does it function? Or is the swiping smooth?
Mm.
If I wanted to send an email, would it be fast? Or, is it a process to add accounts to it? Shit like that.
So just practical stuff that you'll be using in your daily life.
Yeah.
So, okay. Yeah.
The phone could be cheap as fuck. The camera could be shitty, but if it had a smooth interface, I might go for it.
Okay. Yeah. I like ones that have really nice cameras.
Yeah. Take nice pictures.
'Cause I'm a sucker for pictures.
That's true. You definitely are.
So luckily, pixels are still pretty good when it comes to pictures.
I heard they are.
It's mostly due to YouTube or Google's algorithm. It's really impressive. Like even at night, there's this thing that pops up that's called night sight. You just hit it, and then it just makes it look like it's a lot lighter than it is.
Gotcha.
Like almost like it's fucking daytime. It's weird.
That's how good they are, man.
Yeah. But yeah. But then, there's other phones that are really good that are coming up too. And some people won't even leave Samsung. Same goes for iPhone. I know people that will never leave.
Stupids.
Mm-hmm. Like there was I have a coworker who wants to get an Android, but he says like everything he has is in Apple. Basically, so it's what do they have like
switch over accounts and
like they have the cloud, like what's their cloud called?
iCloud.
Yeah, so moving all that shit over, it's pain in the ass.
Well, first, I mean, in my opinion, you shouldn't have anything in iCloud anyway.
It's been hacked multiple times.
Yeah, it's stupid to keep all your precious memory in iCloud.
Yeah, that's how the fappening became a thing.
Yeah. Those poor celebrities, dude.
Yeah.
All their nudes being shared.
Yeah.
Which I downloaded. And I never would have downloaded all those celebrity nudes had it not been for the stupid iCloud hack.
Yeah. You were just downloading it for scientific purposes.
Scientific research and for history, because it's an important piece of history that we need to remember.
Exactly. You want to know what you're just you want to know what not to do, so never to hack people, so you just download it instead from someone who already hacked them.
Sure.
That works.
One way to look at it.
Yeah, what a great name though. The Fappening.
The Fappening, yeah.
It feels like an event.
Shit like that will definitely go down in history.
Oh yeah.
I hope they teach about it in schools in the future.
I don't think there's been anything as big as that. Like in terms of like a big hack. Celebrity hack. Like gotcha. That was just one fell swoop. Yeah. Everyone got hacked.
I think everybody knew not to trust iCloud after that.
Yeah. But don't do it.
Also, they probably stopped saying nudes to each other.
Probably.
Yeah.
Or there's people who forget. Well, I guess celebrities, they must be aware.
They have other stuff now. They have like Instagram or Twitter. Yeah. You send nudes through there.
Yeah.
Snapchat.
Or sometimes they accidentally upload news of themselves and then take it right back down because they didn't realize they uploaded it.
Yeah.
Happened to Cardi B.
I remember that, yeah.
Well, shit, man. We're at 106 right now.
Nice.
Yeah.
That's great. Way to end the podcast.
Mm-hmm.
All right, everybody. Thank you for tuning in to the Huevos con Weenies podcast. Stay tuned. Next week, we got something special coming for you guys. And we're going to be uploading some reaction videos very soon. Stay tuned for those. You can follow me on my personal IG and Twitter at _JTheCreator. You can follow the podcast channel at Instagram at Twitter at @GoingWeenies. And you can follow PurpleSuns over here on Instagram at PurpleSuns_X and Twitter at IGiveDrugs_.
Come follow us.
Thank you guys so much for watching.
Thanks for joining.
We'll catch you next time. Latest.